Before we hit the dyno and make all the power in the world, the giveaway for this car ends tomorrow. If you want your shot at owning a 400 plus wheel horsepower full STI swapped Subaru WRX, first link down in the description box below. Every $3 you spend on the website gets you one entry to take this beautiful Hawkeye WRX home. The car will either come on the TE37s or the OEM 04 STI BBSs, and the winner of the car will either have the car shipped right to their front door for free, or I'll fly you out and you can drive the car home. And if you don't want the car, the winner can also choose $10,000 in cash. I thought this day would never come. Today is the biggest day for the WRX build. Today, we are dyno tuning the car. Now, over the last few weeks, you guys have seen me pour my blood, sweat, and tears into this build. It is wild to me that this build is already coming to an end. We may as well finish it off with a bang. Let's pop the hood and run through all the mods on this entire car. As you can see, there's quite a bit going on, so I'm most likely going to forget some stuff, but let's start with the engine. It is a EJ255 with an STI nitrated crankshaft, Manley forged rods, Manley pistons, ARP studs, OEM heads, OEM camshafts. Turbocharger is an AGT, an Art Gennari 55mm. We have an ETS intercooler, ETS intake, full ETS exhaust, Perrin BOV, ID1050X injectors, and AEM 340 LPH fuel pump. The car is converted over to speed density. You can see the IAT right down there. ACT clutch and flywheel, full STI 6-speed transmission swap. And I think that's about it for mods. Now, before we head out to the dyno, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the car up on the lift, do a quick check over, make sure everything looks good, and knock out another oil change. The motor is fairly fresh. I do my oil changes at 50 miles and then at 500 miles. We just hit the 500 mile mark, so let's go ahead and get this oil changed, and then we can head on out to the dyno, get this thing strapped down, and see how much power it makes. My goal is 400 wheel horsepower. The limiting factor of today is going to be the fuel system. I didn't go crazy with the entire build because I had no intentions of putting an STI 6-speed in the car. You guys convinced me to go ahead and STI swap it, so I did. That before was the main limiting factor. It is not, of course, anymore. The STI transmission can handle whatever power we wanted to throw at this car. Oil change is done. Everything checks out perfect on the car. Let's head out to the dyno and see how this thing performs. Might have to pull the bumper off. Yeah, let's pull the bumper off. I am.
Your AEM fuel pump is not, but we'll go to the furthest we can.
What do you think it's going to make?
I think the pump is going to be the restriction, and that's usually 400 to 440 is where they land.
That's perfect.
So right in that range on ethanol, obviously.
Joshua, what's the plan today?
Plan for just initial, fire the car up, make sure everything looks good, make sure fuel trims look good. We'll cruise the car and then get in some poles. You said 14.5 pound on the gate. probably should make around 300 there, I would assume, on this turbo. And then we'll just inch up on the gate. I think being that we have good parts, being the ETS top mount, we have a good turbo, an external wastegate, a proper exhaust, shouldn't have any issues making power.
Sick.
What do you want?
700.
Alrighty.
Feels weird having a low goal.
Gate shut.
Let's do it.
Well, every time you have a low goal, then you come back.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, you know what, I want more.
Yeah, I know.
But in the reality is a 400 car is a lot of fun. And a 6-speed with 400,
much better.
you're actually gonna be able to shift this thing.
Do you think the 5C would have broke?
I don't. I think that depends on the ownership, to be honest with you. I have a lot of 5-speed cars out there in the upper 400 range, and some are even in the 500 range. You know, just controlling torque is what matters at the end of the day. But obviously, if you're launching the car, flat foot shifting it, the inevitable is going to happen.
Yeah.
Goodbye to a gear.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this will be a lot of fun paired with the shorter gear ratio too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just initial start out today is obviously load the map on it, make sure everything looks good, and then we'll start getting the power pulls.
Deal. Pounds of boost, Josh.
Nice brain choice, my guy.
That was your call.
What are we tuning a Honda right now?
You always say
5 pounds of boost on a Honda would make 300. Not on a Subaru.
Would that make like 180?
I don't even know what it made. I'm gonna bet 5 pounds of boost, probably 180. I think you're right.
Your eyes are that bad?
Dude, you want to look through this? Oh, dude, we're both off. 132.
Dude, that's fast.
That's real fast. It was rich, obviously, at that, but I just went ahead and hit 50 on the gate just to see if we get reaction. We gotta wake her up a little bit. You like your boost? 5.75. Pounds of fury. 50% and doubled it, right? Changing the gate spring, let me know how fun that is.
Ha.
Not fun.
You can let me know. You're the tuner.
Me?
You're changing it.
No. Dude, it's impossible on the dyno, I'll tell you that. 10 pounds of boost and we're rich, 1070.
That was probably 220 wheel.
191.
Almost a stock.
We were still in the up though, see, we would have revved it out,
Yeah.
then we would have made more.
'That sounded solid. I like that. Hearing that external gate crack open sounds so freaking good. £20?
20 pounds.
See?
See?
What's
Got to
going
do
on?
some little magic in the background. Looks like we doubled the horsepower range.
That's what I like.
That's what you like.
You hating on my setup?
364, dog.
You hating?
364.
Sounds like you need a new tune, or?
Thanks. You're gonna take over today, right?
Let's do it.
That's what we were doing.
I'm down. I'll hit some buttons. Remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I do.
So we left the car pretty safe on pump. We made 360 on pump gas. Now we're gonna go ahead, install the flex fuel kit, plug and play. Might take about 2 minutes to get this kit on. Drain the pump gas out, slap in ethanol, and make the power. Party time.
See what happens. We got the good stuff in it now. Need more fuel. I was riding the lean limit there, but it kept going leaner as I revved it, so we're gonna have to add some fuel.
First pull on ethanol, 399.84 horsepower, 400.4 foot-pounds of torque. And there we go. The exact power I was after. 415 and 402 foot-pounds of torque. This thing is gonna be so freaking fun to rip on the street. Let's go do our first pull. So I drove home last night, snowed the whole time, didn't do any pulls. It's now the next morning. The highways are clear, all the other roads are pretty slick, so it ain't gonna hook whatsoever. But this is my first reaction to 414 wheel. I felt a lot more horsepower, ain't gonna lie. But this still should be a ripper. And I'm excited for one of you guys to own this car. 400 wheel torque as well is a good chunk. She might spin. Yeah, it's a bit slick out. Let's hope the highway's clear enough. It's nice knowing that I don't need to worry about breaking the transmission. So if I want, I can actually beat on it. That's fast, dude. Man, that feels good. It comes on so quick. Dude, this thing is fun. Giveaway's canceled. I ain't giving this thing away. Watch how quickly the Speedo moves. The best part is how good and OEM feeling this car drives. This morning, 26 degrees outside, on ethanol still, started up and idled and everything like a completely factory car. That is the beauty of not a crazily overbuilt car. Like these 1,000 horsepower 4-cylinders, they don't drive like a stock car. This thing feels like a factory car. It's so nice, man. Well, that is a wrap on the day. That is a wrap on the giveaway. If you guys want to win this car, if you want to take this thing home, first link down below, $3 spent is one entry. The very, very last day to get entered is tomorrow. Website closes down and you will no longer have your shot at owning this car. So if you want it, hit the site. Very, very pleased with how this build went, man. That was a lot of work. I'm excited to make this transformation video where I compile all the footage into one video, try to slim it down to like 20 minutes, and put it on the internet just to show how much work goes into these cars. That was fun. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you when we get back to work on the NSX. Good night.